Once upon a mountaintop, 3 trees dreamed of what they one day wanted to become. The first tree said, "I want to hold treasure. I will be the most beautiful treasure chest in the whole world." "I want to be a big sailing ship. I will be the strongest ship in the world," said the second tree. Then the third tree whispered, "I don't want to leave this mountaintop at all. I want to grow so tall that when people look at me, they will raise their eyes to heaven and think of God." One day, 3 woodcutters climbed the mountain. Each man took their axe, and with a swoop, a swish, and a slash, the 3 trees fell. The first tree rejoiced when the woodcutter brought him to a carpenter's shop. However, this carpenter didn't make treasure chests. He fashioned the first tree into a feeding box for animals. The second tree smiled when the woodcutter took him to a shipyard, but no mighty sailing ships were built that day. Instead, the once strong tree was made into a simple fishing boat. The third tree was confused when the woodcutter cut her into strong beams and left her in the lumberyard. "What happened?" the once tall tree wondered. "All I ever wanted to do was point to God." Many days and nights passed. The 3 trees nearly forgot their dreams. But one night, golden starlight poured over the first tree as a young woman placed her newborn babe in the feed box. Suddenly, the first tree knew he was holding the greatest treasure in the world. One evening, a tired traveler and his friends crowded into an old fishing boat. When a storm arose, the second tree shuddered. But when the traveler stretched out his hand and said, "Peace," the storm stopped. The second tree knew he was carrying the King of Heaven and Earth. On Friday morning, the third tree was startled when her beams were yanked from the woodpile. She shivered when she was dragged through an angry crowd. She shuddered when soldiers nailed a man's hands to her. She felt ugly, harsh, and cruel. But on Sunday morning, when the sun rose and the earth trembled with joy beneath her, the third tree knew God's love had changed everything. God's pure love made the first tree beautiful, the second tree strong, and every time people thought of the third tree, they would think of God. That was better than being the tallest tree in the world.